Good morning. Happy Sunday. How is everyone? I've got to dig through now and find the colors that we used for each of the things, because I didn't put them aside. How's your Sunday? Are we like relaxing today, or are we... What's the plan? Because it's Valentine's Day, yeah? I keep thinking I found it, and then it turns out to be not the right one. So yeah, do we have any plans for Valentine's Day today? Good morning, Mel. We don't have any plans. We don't really celebrate it very much. Like, we said Happy Valentine's Day, but that's pretty much it. And I think we both said it to Jessie before we even said it to each other. But I think we're going to see if Bun and Steak are open for Valentine's Day orders, or a different takeaway or something. And then just do that there tonight. Just an easy peasy. It's raining here, so I feel bad for David. He's just taking Jessie for a walk. The plan is to not smother my husband. At least you're trying, right? Oh, on with the show says, today, 1 year ago, I was at my friend's birthday party, 100 people indoors. That was the last party. Isn't it wild to think what we were doing last year? Like at this time? Like, we went to Chester Zoo for the half-term holiday, I'm pretty sure. And then, yeah, I mean, we don't really do much, like, anyways, like David being a teacher. He's normally, like, marking books and stuff. But... yeah, and then we were meant to go to Cornwall or Devon for a holiday for Easter, and then obviously we canceled it. And we like just did it for the next year, which is now, and we're gonna have to reschedule it again, like for next Easter. Because we get 2 weeks holiday for Easter here. So we always try and do something, you know, with like the whole family. David's mom and his brother, and then his brother's child. But yeah, we're going to have to reschedule this one too. It's just crazy to think about that. But yeah, Valentine's Day today, David, like we always do, has decided to give up sweets, snacks, chocolate, ice cream, like basically everything that's good for Lent. So we have to either put it away or eat it all before Wednesday. I said I would do it with him. Because I'm a nice person. I do love the chain stitch. Some people said they had some problems with it. And if you don't like doing the loop method like I'm doing, you can always do the reverse chain stitch, where you slide your needle, and I showed it at the very beginning of the chain stitch day. With the yellow thread, I showed it. So yeah. Mel says, eat it all. We've already put some things like aside for like if they have like a longer expiry date, like sweets and stuff. yeah, that's pretty much it. I think we're going to have, if you saw my stories last night, we had a prawn curry, like with, it's like a Thai style one with coconut milk and like spices and stuff. Oh, it was so good. And he put it all in one pot, like a tin, and then throw it in the oven. Something's really loose here. This one. I'm like, why is this moving so much? And then it falls out. Perfect. But yeah, it's so good. This is the second time that we've had it. And it's so delicious. So if you guys like coconut milk, you can put the prawns in or out if you want. Shrimp, same thing. And then we used red pepper and then cherry tomatoes and then an onion. And then you just put some spices in and then some coconut milk. Oh, it's so good. And then like super easy too. Like you just have to chop this stuff and literally throw it in a tin. That's it. Like I can do that. Are you guys good cooks? Are you a good cook? I feel like sometimes I am, but sometimes I'm more just can't be bothered. I really like to bake, but ooh, Jasmine says, I think I'm going to, I think I'm going to fill these leaves with straight stitches and one line of chain stitch down the middle. I think you did something similar for your fox stitch along. I could have. I don't remember that. I can have a little look though. But I bet it would look amazing. I'm telling you, after I do the stitch alongs, I'm like, okay, I'm done with that one. Let's move on to the next one. Like I barely remember the things that I've made. Oh, here. I did an outline with the chain stitch and then filled with the satin stitches. I think you're talking about this one, yeah? Yeah, it must be because I didn't use chain stitch anywhere else. But that looked really nice. I think you should go for it. And then on with the show, do you think it would work with chicken? It looked delish. I think so. I think it depends because the first part of the dish, you like roast the tomatoes and the vegetables and stuff for 15 to 20 minutes. And then the second part of the dish, you add the shrimp and then the coconut milk and spinach. And then you cook it another 9 to 10 minutes. So I think you'd probably have to put the chicken in earlier because I don't think the chicken would cook in 9 to 10 minutes, you know? I think it could totally work. And you could also just make it complete veggie, like add some mushrooms or something like that. It'd be good. It's from the Quick Roasting Tin book, which I totally recommend. Really good. A lot of this stuff, some of the things are things that are a little bit spicy, so I wouldn't necessarily have them with all the spice, but I would definitely have them without. Do you know what I mean? Like sometimes you have to alter them a little bit if you know you're not going to like them or if you know it's going to be too spicy. But yeah, delicious. So I think we have that for lunch. For lunch today, we had it with rice. The first time we had it with flatbread. Okay, and I think the only other thing that I have to catch up with are these fishbone leaves, which is good because then I'm all caught up. Okay, let's see here. Are these the same? I think I used 4 strands, which I'll just get a new piece. 3 leaves left. Oh, sorry, the comments, like, they weren't loading at all. Yeah, the long leaves behind the mushroom. I need to stop picking colors in the evening. I'm picking out yet another stitch. Oh. Yeah, it's hard. I can't pick colors in the evening. A lot of times in the daytime, I'll pick colors for all the projects that I want to do and put them in little bins. And then in the nighttime, if I want to do some stitching, I can just take the whole bin that has like the hoop, the everything in it already. And then I know that the colors will go together. Or I know that I like the colors, if you know what I mean. Okay, let's finish this. Halfway there. You're so right. We only have 2 weeks left. Well, not even 2 weeks because... Hi. Because the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we don't have lessons, remember? So... Oh, this is a little too loose here. I'll do my best. Yeah, this is a big opportunity if you have a loose fabric to tighten your fabric up before you get started. Because the more that you use your fabric, I say use your fabric, but the more that you stitch with a loose fabric, the more your stitches are going to be manipulated in a weird way. And then when you go and pull them tight again, they're not going to look right. Oh. Lindo. Oh, thank you. Yeah, so Sundays are just chill. Just catch up. Relax. Jessie slept in until almost 9 o'clock this morning. She must have been really tired. She just cracks me up all the time with her little mannerisms and what she does. It just makes me laugh so much. So obviously I filled in all the space, but I still have like a bit of this round part to do. So if you ever find yourself with a little bit extra, you can always just do straight stitches that kind of go to the same point like this, and it will fill up the shape a little bit better. Is your hoop wood or plastic? I bought a bamboo one for $7, but I think that might have been a mistake because I've bent the top hinge trying to get it tight. Oh no, Mine is wood, but you can use wood or plastic. It's up to you. Sometimes the plastic ones end up kind of like an oval in time, because they, as you tighten them and tighten them and tighten them, you know, they kind of get like a little bit oval shaped. There's a big knot back here. I knew it. I could just feel it. But wood ones are good too. Bamboo ones are good too. Some people really like the Ellabee's hoops. They're more expensive, but it's a hardwood, not bamboo. Can you bend it back? Can you bend the top hinge back? I love Nerge hoops. Yeah, maybe you could look those up. On with the Show says that she loves Nerge hoops. Oh yeah, Nerge hoops are great. Ooh, there's a second. Probably, but that's a job for a super husband. Oh, 3 for Nerge hoops. So yeah, definitely look those up. What's going on over here? What am I clicking? Weird. Maybe it was for a clicky pen advert or something. Great, sold. There you go. I always say, don't ask, don't get. So if you've got a question or concern or anything like that, throw it out there. If I know, I'll tell you. And if not, then we can crowdsource it. I will say though, let's just all agree to not buy the patterns from Amazon. Oh, I love Amazon for some things. I really do. But, man. Have a really big one for a Wonderful Life stitch along, and it's so good. So definitely going to order more than one stitch moved to a pretty wooden hoop. Yeah. I know a lot of people have like only certain hoops that they stitch in, and then they'll move their like completed work, like when they want to display it or gift it or whatever, to like a different one, like either a display type hoop, like I know Modern Hoopla and Auburn embroidery, Auburn hoops. They're in Ohio, so that's how I found them. But they have really nice wooden hoops too. So yeah. Miriam says, yeah, I'm shocked these things happen. How disappointing. I think, and a lot of people yesterday said that they're surprised that Amazon doesn't like verify the sellers. And I think it's kind of hard since there's so many sellers. They probably just think, oh, embroidery kits, yep, fine, go ahead. Like, I'm sure they don't have time to like verify that each of these things are like actually designed by the person who's selling them, you know? But just like every time that I report it, it just gets made again. And it's just like, oh, so disappointing. But also, like, I don't want to be that person that's like whinging, excuse me, whinging all the time. Like, oh, they stole my stuff. Amazon. Oh, but it's just like more and more people have bought that. It's a set of 3. There's one that's by itself, and then one that's like a set of 3 patterns / printed fabric kits. And it's just like, oh, just stab me in the back over and over and over. So there we go. I'm all caught up now. Isn't that exciting? I hate being behind. I really do. Like on my own stitch along, I'm behind. Ridiculous. So that's it for me today. We've caught up. We did the chain stitch over here. And we did the fishbone stitch over here. And that's it. So starting tomorrow, we'll start doing some more flowers, some more foliage. Hopefully we can tackle this big... I want to animate. Hint for Monday? Yeah, maybe. We're going to start the flower this week. So we still have quite a bit to do and only like 11 days, I think. 11 days to do it in. So yeah, it's going to be so much fun. I'm so excited. So I hope you're enjoying the stitch along so far. I love seeing your pictures in the group and in the hashtag. Like, it's like perfect. They're all so good. And I feel like you guys need to give yourselves like more credit than you are. Like so many people are like, I know it's not great, but here it is. And I'm like, just cut that first part out and just say, here it is. This is what I've done. Like you don't have to like put yourself down at the beginning of the sentence or at the end. You can just say, this is what I made. Period. So I hope you guys are loving it. I mean, I'm loving it. So that's all that counts, right? Goodness. So I'll leave you with that. We're clearly all perfectionists. So many people are, especially with the teapot one, because I feel like it's not perfect now, but I have to keep telling people it's not done yet. We're not done. Like at the very, very end, if you're like, yeah, I still hate it, then yeah, fair enough. Go make another one. Like, then that's all right. But like, we're not done. We're only like halfway. So there's still a lot more to add. All right, I'll leave you there because it's Sunday. It's Valentine's Day. Go smooch on yourself or your significant other or your pet. Doesn't matter. Give them a big cuddle or just, give yourself some self-care. That's fine too. And I will talk with you tomorrow. So happy Valentine's Day. Love you all. Bye.